Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. Some few hours ago, Nigerians were really shocked when they got information that right now former governor of Delta State, I'm talking about Ifeanyi Okowa, is cooling down in detention of EFCC, that they actually called him out for investigation over the alleged funds that was diverted during his time at reign in Delta State. Of course, it looks like Wike is now in the center of it all. The question is how, where, how did it happen? Let's find out in a moment, as all fingers are now being pointed at Wike. Now, before we go into the newspaper, kindly subscribe to our channel. Now, according to Timi Frank, a former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressive Congress, APC, praised the EFCC's action but called for an expanded investigation to include other former governors. Now, with outstanding corruption allegations, particularly the G5 governors. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "While we commend the EFCC's move against Okowa, it must avoid selective justice," Frank asserted in a statement released from Abuja. Okowa, who was the running mate to Atiku Abubakar in the 2023 presidential election, allegedly misappropriated 1.3 trillion naira in Delta State derivation funds. However, Frank cautioned against, that's Timi Frank now, cautioned against political targeting, especially since Okowa belongs to the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP. Now, the G5 governors who were supportive of President Tinubu during the last election, despite their PDP affiliations, include, not limiting, former governors Wike of Rivers State, Ifeanyi of Enugu State, Samuel Otom of Benue State, then Abia State, Okezi Ikpezu, Ifeanyi of Enugu State. That's about 5 of them now. Now, Frank argued Nigerians are aware of the numerous petitions filed against these individuals, particularly the Benue State, Samuel Otom, and Wike. Now, Nigerians are aware of the numerous petitions filed against these individuals. Wike, for example, has no immunity and must not be shaded by political allegiances and alliances. Now, the APC stalwart also pointed to the alleged corruption cases against current government officials, including Works Minister, that's Minister of Works, David Umahi, and even the Defense Minister of State, which is Mohammed Bello Matawale. The EFCC organization must demonstrate impartiality by investigating all officials with pending petitions, he added. Now, calling on the EFCC to uphold integrity and rule of law, Timi Frank warned of potential international ramifications. Now, let me quote him word for word. He said, "If these investigations are limited to selective targets, we may involve the UK, that's United Kingdom, and the United States of America, that's the partners, imparting future cooperation," he said. Timi Frank's plea for impartiality underscores a wider demand for equitable justice, advocating that anti-corruption efforts transcend political affiliations for public trust restoration. My brother, those were the words of Timi Frank. We've actually introduced who Timi Frank is. But if you want to go by that, almost most politicians should be arrested. But then there's something he noted. He mentioned the G5. But among the G5, there's one he didn't mention, and that one still enjoys immunity clause, which is Seyi Makinde. In fact, Seyi Makinde have made it open that is coming all out for presidency 2027. One would wonder, a two-time governor now wants to come in as a president. What is that special thing that Seyi Makinde have done that will make him so bold to say he wants to go for presidency? Why? It's normal. After all, those before him, what have they done to show that they are qualified enough to be president? So why can't he if others can? So it's justified. He has freedom of franchise. That's his franchise. So nobody should stop him. But Timi Frank is saying something. Now, the remaining 4, they do not have immunity clause. Why is it that up till now, Nyesom Wike have not been called in for questioning? That's a judicial golden boy, in the words of Sowore Moyele Sowore. And that is the one that Bola Tinubu will say that that's the person taking good care of FCT. He's been doing a lot, for even the government of APC, such that even PDP is literally saying that he's almost doing anti-party, and he's saying, no, I'm still a card-carrying member of PDP. Do you, in all honesty, my colleagues in the House, do you think, in all honesty, that EFCC will go after Ifeanyi okowa? Go after Nyesom Wike, will go after Ogwani, Samuel Otom, in this dispensation that they've been singing in collaboration? Inyendeba.
Well, we all know that when we talk about Nigerian leadership, unfortunately, most of the agencies are actually chase dog of the administration, the current administration. So which means I'm the one holding the dog rope, and any person I feel like I'll just release the dog to go after. That's exactly what has been happening. So we see a situation whereby anyone who dance to my tune, automatically I'll protect you. I don't know, excuse me, if EFCC will go after these guys. But already, I think that their individual states where they emerge from need to come out with a summary of reports pointing to the extent of their fund misappropriation before the EFCC will go. But I also know that most of them have been reported by individuals to the EFCC. But then, before they take decisive action against anybody, the presidency must be in the know. So that's why we're seeing a situation whereby most of them are dancing to the corridor of power. They are doing everything to please the president because they don't want to be dragged out. I knew very well that Okowa, at one point, being that he was standing with Atiku Abubakar, will be dragged out, no matter how quiet he will be, because so much was pumped in. And the reports then was that the money that was used in the campaign support sponsor of the election of 2023 was traceable to his purse, and be that as it may, somehow they had to go after him. And I don't know how he's going to escape from it, because the last time we checked, it wasn't easy for this guy, the CBN governor. Emefiele. Yaya Bello's case is shocking, because up till now we've not heard anything about it. It's still on and off. I don't know what the president intends to do, but unfortunately, don't forget that one is an APC guy. So somehow a lot of people can talk to salvation. But Okowa is a staunch member of PDP, and the last time we checked, he was teaming up with Atiku Abubakar to seize power in Nigeria, via election in Nigeria. So I know that it's good. But talking about Wike, alongside the other 5 guys, I think that Wike is their spokesperson. G5 governors. I feel that Wike is their spokesperson. So anything that happens, if Wike is supporting the presidency and doing everything to please the presidency, I don't think that the president will go after any of them. Because if he goes after any of them and Wike say he's distracted, come on, you know what that will cost the president. The only time I know very well that the president will possibly go after them is after he has finished winning his second term. Now let the game begins. That's when you see so many people who have been hoarding money, they'll go after them. Even northerners, so many of those northerners, they'll go after them. Those who are strongly in support of it. Even Ganduje, he may be pretending as if he's not, doing anything. Matabwale and the likes, because that will be the time to, it's time to get back everything. Whatever he wants to do with it, God knows. But for now, he's playing cool, because these guys have their own game to play for me when it comes to 2027. So trying to distort and create any drama now will be to my disfavor, and all of that. I think that's the situation here.
Oh, well, let's see how it plays out. Let's go wrap it up. Let's finish our conversation.